is this something, a call-up that you can just maybe enjoy rather than feel any pressure about, just kind of savor the moment?
Yeah, obviously Steve made it clear when I was coming here to just enjoy myself and be who I am, and just to get to know the guys and experience the occasion, and that's what I'm doing.
When you say that about be who you are, how do you think you'll settle in so far?
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing well. The great bunch of lads here. I know most of them from live in Cork and coming against them in League of Ireland and in the Championship. So they're very friendly here. And just to come in, be who I am, just play my game and just ease myself and keep it simple. Because obviously getting this opportunity is a big thing for me, and you get all nervous and you want to impress, but just be who you are and people accept you for who you are.
Just fine. Obviously it's been a tough season and a long season, but does this give you kind of a bit of a fresh impetus and a new lease of life?
Yeah, international football is something I've always dreamed about, and to be doing it here with the Republic of Ireland is truly a blessing. And with the tough season I had, to be here, especially with the players at the manager's disposal, to be called up here is truly it's an honour for myself and my family. So I'm really going to relish this occasion.
Cheers, thank you.
Thank you.
Neil O'Riordan, please.
Hi, how are you?
Stephen Kenny made contact with you quite early on when he got the job initially for 21. Was that a big factor in you choosing Ireland? Or?
Yeah, he made contact with me a few times, and I said to him, to get this opportunity to even represent the Republic of Ireland was something that, I'm not going to miss on. And we had to do some documents. Personally, I was quite shocked when he called me saying that he's looking to take me on board. Because the documents took longer than we expected. So he was in contact with me, but I just thought that that's just for future reference when I'm ready, and to call me so soon is really it's a blessing.
Because I guess the season was so injury interrupted for you. I guess you maybe might have expected to come at this moment.
Exactly. Season it was a tough season getting back from injury, and the injury lasted longer than expected, and I did come back towards the end of the season, match fit. But I just thought, with all the other players at the disposal, that it would be tough for me, and I have to wait my turn. But I'm so glad that he saw something special in me, and I can't wait to repay the belief.
And Stephen sort of said that he felt rather missed you. It's probably inevitable or natural, and you might think or wonder, could you have made a difference in terms of staying up? Had you been together?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I did believe in my teammates. We had a lot of quality players. The Championship is a very strong league and it's very difficult. I do believe that my attributes could have helped the team in some way or the other. I'm obviously disappointed I wasn't there for them. But, I can't look back on it now. We gave it all our best and we just didn't, get the result we wanted.
Thank you, best of luck.
Thank you.
Guy Havard, Sky.
Hi, Chiedozie, mate. Congratulations on your call-up. I saw you a couple of times at the start of the season. You had a flying start to the season. You were sort of playing down the right-hand side. Can you tell us, is that your only position? What other positions do you play? And maybe someone who hasn't seen you, what type of player would you describe yourself as?
Well, I am blessed, with my pace and my power. So I do try to maximize that as much as possible. I like to take on defenders, trying to get crosses in, just be a threat towards the opposition. Most importantly, trying to take some pressure off the team, carry the ball up top, up towards the pitch to help create some chances and, take my chance myself. That's the kind of player I am. That's the kind of player that my previous managers and Steve is asking me to be. And, just to be dangerous and, be direct and be vicious. Towards the start of the season, that's what I was doing in the Championship. I was unlucky to get the injury, but that's what I've been coached to, and that's what I like doing. I like to, be that dangerous winger and create chances and take chances, and that's what I'm trying to be.
Is it true you could have chosen Ireland or Nigeria to play for?
Well, yes, because obviously, being born in Nigeria, but playing the League of Ireland, I grew up in County Cork, and I know most of these guys from County Cork. So growing up, I said if I could get a Republic of Ireland opportunity, that I would definitely take it. And, obviously being born in Nigeria, my father's, hardcore Nigerian, but he was grateful for to be recognised, even, Republic of Ireland, big nation, so many talented players, and to be considered and to be called is, honestly, I'm honoured to be here.
Brilliant. Thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.
Dylan?
Chiedozie, how are
Hi.
you? Your brother is asking for him. Can I just ask, back when you were playing for Chmore, Corinthians, and then when you first started City's Academy, was it always in the back of your head that one day you could wear the green jersey for the boys in green?
Yes, my manager, Steve Birmingham at Cork City, always told me, like, if I keep learning the game and keep my head down, I could get this opportunity. But when that time, it was it looked far stretched, really. It's very hard to believe. But, just take it day by day. And to get this opportunity, I was very shocked, honestly. First thing I done was who didn't get called up, and I started comparing, which I shouldn't have done. But as I said, I'm privileged to be here. It's a great honour for myself and my family.
What's it like for you coming to an Irish team with, like, let's see, Adam Ida, you played with them at Corinthians, you have Queenie Kelleher from Ringmahon. It must be great your first time having a lot of Cork lads to kind of get settled in.
Yeah, I said it to John Egan earlier. I feel like it's not my first time being here. The guys are so friendly, and even the guys that I don't know from North, they're very friendly. To be here with John Egan and Adam and obviously Queeveen, it eases your nerves, and you gel with the team easier. But I feel like I'm quite talkative, so I try to embed myself towards the team. But we have a great bunch of lads here, and they made me feel welcome.
Have you been talking down to your own coaches in more Corinthians or Cork City since you got the call up?
I got a lot of messages. I must say, I got a lot of messages from my previous managers and a lot of people from Cork and Limerick. So I'm so proud that I'm doing a lot of people proud in the nation, and I just want to do that. Thanks, Dale.
Damien Spellman, PA, please.
Just one, please. Just ask, as a young player growing up, who did you look up to? Who excited you as a young player?
Yeah, I was obviously being a winger, and watching Ronaldo during the 2008 time in Manchester United, how direct he was, how very his dribbling abilities. I try to imitate myself like Cristiano Ronaldo. He was my idol, really. My managers always told me that I had the pace, and if I can work on my dribbling, my decision making, and just getting my crossing right, I could have a really good career. So obviously he was one of the players that I looked up to. I really enjoy. He was exciting. So that's why I'm trying to base my game around just being direct and creating problems and creating chances for my teammates.
That's a tough challenge living up to that.
I know.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Philip Quinn. Philip?
I'm trying to mute myself there. Sorry, Kieran, yeah. Chiedozie, I just noticed you played a bit of GAA when you were in your you played for Nemo Rangers. How long did you play GAA, and what position did you play in?
I played GAAs from the age of 10, I would say. So I played GAA for almost 7 years, and I left GAA quite late, really. I think I was about 18, and I had to make a decision if I was going to, take a career in soccer or football, as you call it, or GAA. And I picked football because, something that I really wanted to play. I do believe that a lot of people told me I was talented at GAA. I was a midfielder. And, obviously with my pace and my stamina, I was able to get by a lot of defenders. So it was something that they didn't want me, they're very disappointed. But I'm sure Nemo right now, they're very happy for me where I am now. And just want to, I want to inspire any young player, obviously, influence them, to go with their heart and go make the decision they want to make.
And did you play hurling as well?
I did not play hurling, unfortunately. I wasn't as how do you call it, mentally tough for hurling.
And one last one on the GAA front, because I'm intrigued by it. Did you play in the Féile? Did you play in the national Féile for football?
Yes,
we
were lucky because during my time the Féile was in Cork, so we had to take part. But if it wasn't, Douglas and the Bars were one of the stronger teams, so it was we were really lucky. I had a really lucky childhood.
Good man, man. You might come back someday when your football career is over and help Cork win an All-Ireland. All the best.
Thank you.
Paul Lahair.
Chiedozie, how you doing?
I'm good,
Can I
thank
just
you.
ask, how much of Ireland involvement at the Ireland team under Stephen Kenny have you been able to see in terms of games, the recent games, and what have you made of what Stephen's trying to do in terms of blooding new young players? The results obviously haven't been great, but what have you made of it?
Obviously, I've been only here 2 days, and you can tell the desire from the players. A lot of young players here, they want to learn football and want to grow. And I think I can see what Stephen's trying to create, trying to create a culture. Obviously, he's trying to get the winning mentality, but the togetherness is what we're trying to build here. It's very difficult when a lot of players are playing different kind of football and different kind of style in their own team, and they come to the national team and we all have to buy into one belief. But it's clear that the players want to learn, and I can see the encouragement he's trying to get to the players, the belief. Thank you.
Is there any further questions, guys, before we wrap it up? Anthony Pine and Dan McDonald, final 2 questions. Okay. Anthony?
Chiedozie, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can you hear? Yeah. It's your co-mate Josh is on Ireland under 21's duty as well this weekend. Have you been chatting to him? How's he getting on?
Yeah, he's doing well. He's enjoying himself, like he should be. He's really enjoying himself. Good player, so I have full beliefs in him.
Yeah, he spent a year on loan, so I mean he's obviously one that is well thought of at the club, and one for, I guess, maybe next season and beyond. How has his progress gone?
Yeah, he's doing very well. I even encourage him to go on loan and learn men's football. That's what I done when I was that age. You need to play around men, to become physically stronger and to learn the game, because it's a lot faster. And I'm so happy for him. He went to Carlisle, done very well, made a lot of team of the weeks at such a young age, scored a lot of goals, especially out of position as well as a winger. So he's learning different positions, and that will, play to his strengths in the future moving forward.
And just for yourself, like to come into this group, when you see so many League of Ireland players or graduates, does that sort of put your mind at ease in terms of the level, being able to just slot in and being able for the step up?
Yeah, and I said as well, I want to inspire, loads of, young Irishmen and any player in the League of Ireland, because it's quite hard to believe that, one day you may be where I am. But, it's clear that we have talent in that league. I played with Cork City and Limerick, and they're all rooting for me and all supporting me. So I'm so happy to be here and do them proud.
Great stuff. Thanks a lot.
And final question from Dan McDonald.
Hey, Chiedozie.
Hi.
Just to go back, you mentioned the interest you had from Nigeria, or that your Nigerian background, that you were born there. Like, it is a striking feature of the squad now that there's quite a number of players coming through, either born there, such as yourself, or from Nigerian parents, either Adam and Gavin Bazunu and Andrew coming in. And that may not necessarily have been the case when you were growing up watching Ireland, seeing players of that background. I mean, is that something you're conscious of, that it's a change now, that it's becoming a more, I suppose, multicultural Irish national team?
Personally, I'm very happy that it's diverse. I always see, I grew up in Cork. I see myself as an Irishman, but obviously I am Nigerian by birth. I can't forget that. But I'm so happy that it's diverse, and it's clear that everyone's together, and that's the main thing. We all have one goal, and we're trying to learn football and do well for the nation, do well for the Republic, and get the result we can. So we're all here for one goal, and that's the football.
And do you see yourself as a role model as well for people from that background too? That you're out there representing the Irish national side for them?
Yeah, I played with Tremor Athletics and Quintins, and I had a good time at Everton in my local club in Cork, and obviously playing with Cork City and Limerick. I'm sure there's many players from grew up in Ireland, born somewhere else, and they're obviously having trouble with their decision. I want to create a pathway for them, and to show that if you live there, you get this opportunity. It's a great opportunity to represent any nation, and to represent the Republic of Ireland. It's such a blessing, really.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. We'll be